Most people take what they have in life for granted, so they lose someone important to them. And as I left Fairfax Hospital that night, I realized I would never see her again. I lost my Nan to cancer on the morning of June 26, and the days that followed have changed me forever. In the days leading up to her funeral, and the funeral itself has had a permanent effect on how I live my life. The day before the funeral, my cousin baked a cake, and we all wrote down words that described my grandmother, which were later placed on the cake. As I sat at Nan's table, thinking of words that described her, I realized just how much of a saint she truly was. She was always able to keep her composure and show an overwhelming amount of love and support to everyone around her. As I looked at the cake and what words had been placed on it, such as caring, patient, compassionate, and loving, I started to realize how much of these characteristics I admired about her. This is when I first started to look at what kind of person I was and noticed that all these adjectives would not necessarily be used to describe me. It was at this point that I realized I could learn a few lessons from her. I needed to change how I interacted with others, especially my family, because she was always the glue that kept our family together. Later that day, Nan's best friend from college, Jackie, arrived. And she told us all the crazy stories about her and Nan from when they were younger. This was the next point that I realized my shortcomings in the realms of relationships with others, because I'd lived next to Nan since I was 5, and in the course of almost 14 years, there was so much that I had never known about her. I was astonished at the fact that while yes, I loved her, I never put enough effort into my relationship with her. It was then that I pledged myself that going forward, I would put more time and effort into both my friendships and relationships with family members. I'm thankful that I got the gift of having her in my life for 18 years, and I will carry with me the lessons I have learned from her, from both when she was alive and what she taught me through her death, with me forever. Since the funeral, I spent more time with my family and friends and learned to be more understanding of others. I've also gone to visit her best friend Jackie from college. I will always remember the last words she said to me, which were that I was stronger than I knew. I will never forget to appreciate all the blessings in my life and all those that are important to me. While I will always miss her, I can keep a part of her alive by living my life with her in mind.